Well, that was it. Thanks for watching the video on how to install the front upper control arms on my Nissan Skyline. Wait, what do you mean we didn't install them? We haven't done it yet? Oh, this is supposed to be the intro, not the outro. Alright, well, let's get to it. Alright, let's talk tools. Impact, if you have one. If not, and you still might need this, breaker bar. Mallet. Sometimes you gotta whack stuff. Just a good old ratchet. Torque wrench, something to do about 75 foot-pounds. Anywhere around that would be fine. 17 wrench. Maybe a pry bar. 3 sockets, 19, 17, and a 12, plus whatever lug nuts your wheel might have. Mine was 17, so made it easy. Tape measure, so we can measure the actual upper control arms versus the stock ones. Not really necessary, but I like to use it, and that's just the thread markers, so I know that none of the bolts or threads, nuts, anything like that are coming undone. Maybe adjustable wrench, and this is a 1 1/16 wrench that I use to lock the control arms in place. It's pretty much all I needed. Lift, if you got one. If not, jack stands and a jack do just fine. Alright, step 1, throw the car on the lift, or if you're using jack stands, get your jack out, jack it up, and then put the jack stands under it. Now that we have the car jacked up, if you have jack stands, it'd be easy. One thing I recommend is make sure you break your lug nuts if you're using a breaker bar or anything. I'm using this, so I shouldn't have any problem. Now that we're under the car, we're going to go ahead and take off this 19 nut that goes to the shock. Just put a good old breaker bar on it. And take off these 2 nuts up here to loosen up the shock and then get it out of the way. Now that we have the tops off, and down here we can just take a screwdriver, a little pry bar if need be, and pop off the shock. And we'll pull it out of the way so we have more room to work on. Now we'll take a wrench on this side, 17, and I'll just use my battery impact over here on the other side. Get this off. Pull out this. Let the suspension hang. Alright, now that it's broken off, I can just use a regular small ratchet. Take it off the rest of the way. Pull it off. Remember how the hardware went on the vehicle. Set it down. And now we have to do some measuring. The parts. These are GK Tech front upper control arms. I got from TF Works. They are with the upgraded Aurora bearings, so they'll be a lot more quieter, so they say. Here they are. All we have to do is cut off the zip ties, add the dust boots on there. Super simple. I'll do one just to show it, and then we can start installing it on the car once we get the parts off. What is camber? Easiest thing is I'm going to post up a picture right here to show what the difference is between positive and negative camber and what neutral camber means. But basically, camber refers to how the tire would fit on, say, a flat surface of the road. If it's directly full contact across the tire, then that would be neutral camber. There's reasons and benefits of changing to a positive camber and negative camber. Main reason why we're swapping over to these GK Tech parts is not only the adjustments that they claim, negative 15 millimeters to positive 20 millimeters of adjustment compared to the stock one right here. This will also allow us to combat the fact that the roads here are graded, so there's a slight decline to the right side of the road, so water won't puddle on the middle of the road. With these cars being over in Japan and you're actually driving on the left side of the road, they're designed the opposite direction to pull towards it. So whenever driving them over here, they're going to want to pull more to the right. So with using these camber arms, we can adjust that and hopefully feel it more solid going straight, but making those adjustments. That's the big reason for them. All right, now that we have everything tightened up on the new control arms, we're just going to take it, slide it in like so. Grab this bolt, start feeding it through, line it up, throw a nut on it, just like so. Don't have to be tight. I'm going to take the whole thing, push it towards the back. We do have a washer that we need to get in place. I'm going to try to just hold it here. Grab the other bolt. Once we feel like this is lined up, feed that through. Now that we have the new camera angle, we can see that we just need to get that washer, push in, throw on this nut, now we'll throw in the shock. Throw on its washer and nut. Now I'm going to go ahead and lift up on this and then throw the two nuts on at the top. Using 19. We want to do 70 foot-pounds for this. Now we'll throw on our dirty tires. Oh, you are still here, huh? Well, that was it. Just took it for a test drive. Everything feels good. Now it's just time to take it to get it aligned. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.